So Lemonstand is a cart I've been meaning to try out, and I finally took a 14-day trial to see how it stacked up. So let's take a look, see what it's about, and whether it might be the shopping cart for you. So Lemonstand is a SaaS, or software as a service e-commerce shopping cart similar to Shopify, BigCommerce, and AmeriCommerce. And it comes in 3 flavors that start at $49 a month and go up to $149 a month. All plans include beautiful responsive themes, 0 transaction fees, and unlimited products. As you move up the plans, they allow you to start having more users, selling digital products, and at the highest level, subscriptions. I was especially interested in Lemonstand for its subscription functionality. So if you run a store that wants to do recurring orders like a coffee shop or a vitamin shop, you could run it through here. I am a little disappointed it's only allowed at the $149 a month level, as starting out it can be a heavy price. What I do like is, compared to other carts that provide this functionality, it's a significantly easier cart to use. It's easier than AmeriCommerce, provides more functionality than Shopify out of the box, and I think for developers, it's easier to customize compared to BigCommerce, Core Commerce, and especially Volusion. But just based on what I've seen so far, while it is an extremely developer-friendly platform, I do worry about DIYers not being able to use it, as it does require some coding knowledge, specifically HTML. So let's walk through and I will show you what I mean. We are in the back end of our Lemonstand store that we've set up here, and as you can see, it's pretty simple dashboard. Along the left here, we have things like our dashboard, our editors, shop, e-commerce settings, and integrations. And then it gives us some dashboard information here. So if we come into the editor, for example, you can see there's a variety of themes right now that you can install and customize. Many of them are responsive, and many of them are as beautiful as some of the Shopify themes that you get. I think they're a little bit prettier than the BigCommerce, but you can actually come in, and as you can see, if you look at the templates here, right now there's a home and an inner, and you can actually come through directly right in here and play around with the look and feel. Now, I like this significantly more than, let's say, BigCommerce, right, or Shopify, where you have to actually go and find the code. But one thing I do like about those platforms is they do kind of have a simple WYSIWYG where you can just choose colors and it will just create it for you. So again, this is very developer friendly, maybe a little bit less for the DIYers. And you can see, you can come through, you can create a variety of different pages, right? And you can see there's all kinds of them to start out with. Partials, I'm not sure what this is yet. I haven't really used it, except maybe, yeah, it looks like the header and the footer. And then there's different resources, such as CSS, images, and JavaScript that you can play with, as well as content. If we come into the shop, you can see we can come in here and we can actually upgrade and change everything about our cart. So down to the SKU, URL name, we can look at things, what categories we want it to be in. We can add categories, we can change up the pricing, we can say that it's on sale, so it's $29.99. We can do volume pricing here based on customer groups, which is something that's only allowed at the higher levels. We can track our inventory, units in stock, inventory correction, things like that, and even out of stock threshold, which will tell you where it's out of stock, and you can even allow the customers to purchase it if it's out of stock. So if you're doing a lot of drop shipping, this might be the way to go. Images, obviously you can upload multiple images in here. You can add and change your alt text and descriptions if you need as well, and you can actually sort this as well as you get more pictures. SEO, they give you a lot of control over your title, meta tags, and meta keywords. Attributes, haven't played around with it because you can see they have attributes and they have options and they have variants. And with these attributes, options, and variables, you can change things, let's say like color or size, or if you're doing coffee, grind and roast, as well as these extras, which I haven't really played with a whole lot. Again, we come into categories, sporting goods, we can come and play with collections, and even product types such as whether it's a physical or digital product. Manufacturers, which is also known as brands. We can look at our orders here, our customers, our customer groups. So if we want to do, let's say, a wholesale group or a retail group, various different discount rules and subscriptions that we can set up, for example, like say our coffee. Come over here to e-commerce. You can typical things, taxes, payment methods. They accept Stripe, which is great, one of the favorite ones for people starting out. Different shipping methods. I believe they allow for real-time shipping as well. Everything down to your contact form, to the role of your users, to the email templates, which is fantastic. Different modules in here, and there's a strong API if you're a real strong programmer. Different CMS settings, which is content management systems. Webhooks, if you can play around with those. It is a beta, but you can. And then custom fields, and eventually your billing plans, which I'm on the last day of my trial here. And then finally, integrations here. So it integrates with a few. ShipStation, which is very popular, Avalara, which will become more important if they pass different sales tax rules. I like that it's integrated with Zapier, which is really cool because you can at least use our Zapier, actually. You can use that to, let's say, move customers into your email list. For those of you who haven't used it, it's fantastic as well. And then apparently, while it's beyond what I'm able to do, they have strong API tools that you can set up with as well, and importation tools. Right, and in fact, if you have a Shopify store, they allow you to import it. So if we take a look at our store, I haven't really done much with it yet. You can come in here and change things around. Here's the baseball cap we had. I don't think I saved it, so you can see it's fairly simple. Pretty quick site, doesn't seem to take too much lag. And the beauty of it is, as well, you can actually use your own SSL certificate, so it never leaves and goes over to this, online store help.lemonstand.com. It stays on site all the time. So what I like about it, as you can see, pretty modern, good looking, right? So if we come here, you can see it's fully responsive there. So which is great. And if you are a developer and you need to develop, it's quite good as well. Things I don't like about it, there's no PCI compliance audit on it yet, and while I don't have any worries about security, that PCI compliance audit is going to become a bigger deal over time. You just need to make sure you take more precautions. And other than that, it's a nice little cart. It may be the one for you. For people starting out, I still think Shopify and a BigCommerce might be a better call for you. But for someone like me, or a developer or a web developer who wants a really strong, powerful cart for some of their larger customers, this is probably a good one to check out. Hey, it's Chris here, and if you want to stay up to date with e-commerce reviews, online tools, and walkthroughs, then go ahead and subscribe below, and you'll get any new videos that come out. Or if you're looking to find some other ones, look to your right or my left, and there will be a few other videos I've linked to that might help you out in your journey. Other than that, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.